Hello, hello, everybody. How are you doing on today? I know that we are a little bit behind schedule, but you know how life goes. Some things we had to get some new equipment, and it just was doing this little thing. You know how social media do and equipment. But that did not stop the party. That does not stop us from having our amazing guest that is going to be on with us on today. You know, as I come on, I am actually going to be doing some things, what I like to say, some cleaning up. So I'm opening up some videos so my main profile, y'all can see what's going on and stuff like that. So being that now everyone can see what is going on, I'm so super duper excited. Welcome to Heal the Honeypot TV. I am your host, Tina Jacobs Ramsey, and I am so ecstatic to have this guest on today. This is an amazing woman. Yes, she is Dr. McGill, and she is going to explain to us about her amazing business and also how she is changing the face, in my personal opinion, of healthcare. And so, one thing that is on all of our minds today is how do what are some things to help us stay well, or one thing to help us maintain our health and wellness. And so, as always, I want you guys to make sure to like, comment, and share this video. If you have any questions, type the comments in the chat. But for now, let's bring on our amazing, beautiful doctor.
Hey Tina,
Hello.
how are you?
I am doing amazingly awesome. Thank you for being so patient with us getting the little glitches
Oh, thank
together.
you.
Um, so happy to have you. Everyone, I want you to see her name. I want you to make sure you follow her on social media because this is the amazing Dr. Michelle McGill. She is the founder and CEO of Lifestyle Chiropractic Care. And I brought her on because as in our community, we don't really think too much about chiropractic care, and it has really changed my life, like 360 after I got in my car accident. And no matter when I went to the traditional doctors, the only thing they could do was give me pain medicine, which started messing with my stomach, the lining of my stomach, and that's a whole nother story. But went to one visit, one to a chiropractor, and I was able to move my neck, was able to walk, was able to get off the painkillers. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that. So Michelle, Dr. Michelle, we're not forget that. We're going to put that DR on there. Let me stop because you earned it, honey. Dr. Michelle, thank you so much for giving us some of your time because I know you're super duper busy. So tell us a little bit about your chiropractic business and why you do what you do.
Well, Tina, I just want to say thank you for having me on. I mean, I really admire you and the work that you do.
Oh, thank you.
So it takes all of us to make the world go round. So thank you so much, and I'm excited to be here.
Mhm.
So as you stated, I am a chiropractor. Chiropractic just means done by hand, very simply. There aren't a lot of people who have been exposed to chiropractic care. In fact, I was on my way to medical school when I was introduced to chiropractic care. And I spent so much time, doing my roundabouts, and I would just see it time and time again when I was in the internist office and shadowing, that so many times it's just simple things, just not hearing from the patient. I remember there was this one patient, she complained so much about her sinuses. It seemed like she was there every week. And I just said, one day I just said to her, I said, have you ever considered the perfume that you're wearing? And she said, no. I said, maybe, let's see if you hold back on that and see what happens. And that's a big no-no when you're shadowing. You're not supposed to say anything. But I just couldn't take it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold, she came in the next week, and her answer was, I have not had the problems that I've been having with my sinuses.
Wow.
So it was something that simple, but she just kept getting so many prescriptions, and it was just like this round and round and roundabout thing. And it was something so simple as what she was putting on her body that was causing her the aggravation. And that's when I said, you know what? It has to be a different way. And at that time, Mackle Harris. He
Mhm.
was a recruiter from Sherman College up in Spartanburg. I was attending Claflin at the time. And he spoke to us about chiropractic. And I said, you know what? This just makes sense. I don't understand why we wouldn't look for the cause of what's causing the problems with a person and look to fix those causes. And with chiropractic care, we focus on the spine because that's the housing of the central nervous system. And
Mhm.
with that being said, that is the gateway and the control center to everything. So if we can affect what is controlling everything else and we can get that static out the line, we relieve the subluxation and therefore a person is able to achieve their health. So there's so many conditions that we see that persons tell us that they feel good from, whether it's pain, asthma, just is a whole variety of things, women issues, etc. It's not that we're working on those things. What we're working to do is make your body function as best as it can and give you the tools to be able to heal it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I just want to just tell everyone on a personal note, when I got in a car accident about 8 years ago, I and it was not really a accident where my car was total. It was an accident where I got hit from behind in a stationary at a stop sign. I was stopped at a stop sign, and someone just unlicensed driver, I might add, no driver license,
Oh,
and they
wow.
hit me um, from behind while I was stationary. Had no idea that something as simple as like that could damage your whole body, throw your whole body off. And so I did not have the whole function of my neck. I could not move it but this far, and I couldn't hardly walk. I mean, the pain was so great that I've spent most of my time in the bed. No matter what I did, going to the doctors, no one could help me. And then someone mentioned chiropractic care, and I
Well,
thought, it was like,
thank goodness for them,
I
right?
was, yeah, I was like,
That's a godsend.
chiropractor. Like, where do I even find a chiropractor
Mm-hmm.
doctor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I went there. They did their little test, their X-rays and stuff, and said, "Okay, yeah, we can definitely help you."
Yeah.
And they gave me a treatment plan. I went in I really wasn't expecting much because I was going back and forth to doctors for almost a year. And so I really wasn't expecting too much. I just wanted some type of relief because I was suffering for so long. And went to the doctor, the chiropractor, make specific which one. And he adjusted me. And oh my goodness, it's like the lights got brighter. I could move my neck. The
Yeah.
pain went away. And it just changed my whole perspective
Exactly.
on, are we really getting the proper type of care for our bodies? Like, are we
Unfortunately.
really? And changed my life. And that's why I'm so excited to have you on, because a lot of my audience may not know that I talk about all natural medicine. I talk about natural foods and how to use it to heal the body, not just to satisfy your hunger.
Yes.
But I also do alternative care going to chiropractors, and I highly recommend chiropractic care. That is one of the best things you can do. I put it on my self-care list, like something
It
that I
is.
do for myself, because it helps me with my asthma. It helps me with scoliosis. It helped me with sinuses. If you constantly have sinusitis and you have that postnasal drip, they can do things to help get your body back in line. So if you have never experienced a chiropractor before, do your research, but and your insurance pay for it, go check it out. Go check it out. So, Michelle, I love what your website said about live your best life. Honey, that's all we really want to do is just live
Exactly.
our
Right.
best life. That's
We
all we
all
want.
want it.
So
Yes.
what exactly, when you say live your best life, what exactly do you mean in regards to that?
So basically, I founded Lifetime Lifestyles.
Mhm.
Lifetime Lifestyles is a community that's designed to help empower its members to be able to reach their health and wellness needs and goals. And it's really tailored to basically minorities and minority families, because at the end of the day, when it comes to health disparities, we suffer the most.
We do.
And unfortunately, it's not a lot of doctors, so to say, or personnel that look like us that understands our troubles. So for myself, with my maternal side, my mom's side, most of my they didn't make it out of their 60s. And when you think 60 now, it's not that old. And
No,
I'm pushing it myself as
don't look
getting
it.
closer and closer every day. You know, I'm, well, not 60, but
Yeah.
not too far from it. I'm more than halfway there. Let's
Okay.
put it that way. I'm more
Okay.
than halfway there.
Well, that
So
melon is good.
as they say, black don't crack. But
Nope.
my mom looks amazing. So,
Mhm.
and with my dad's side, my paternal side, cancer is very aggressive.
Yeah.
So for me, my goal in life has always been, what are the things that I'm going to do to be able to combat both of those genetics? Because unfortunately, when it comes to our health, that is something that we have to consider, what genetics we may or may not have.
Mhm.
But we should feel empowered because that's only 30% of it when we look
That's
at
good.
studies. So
Mhm.
40% of it is our behaviors and the things that we do and the way that we treat our body. And
Mhm.
then you have another 20% that comes from our social. So our education, our interactions, our communities, etc., the toxins that may be in the communities. And the other 10% is healthcare. So if I could take the 10, the 20, and the 40, I can definitely overcome the 30. And that's
Mhm.
what I want to give to my patients or the persons or the clients that I work with, so that they're able to combat that 30%, because it doesn't have to be that way. Just because you have a family history of it and a predisposition for it, it does
Mhm.
not have to be that way. You don't have to have the sugars. You don't have to have, the arthritis. There are things that you can do to empower yourself to be able to live your best life. So that is
I
basically what my ultimate, goal is with Lifetime Lifestyles, is to be able to empower people so that to give them the tools to empower themselves, basically.
Thank you. Thank you. And that's what we all need at the end of the day. A lot of our suffering is due to a lack of information and not being
Correct.
informed. And so
Correct.
once we have that knowledge and then we use that knowledge to take action, then you'll notice how you see a lot of different changes, not only within your physical health, but your
Yes.
mental health as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I know that you focus on mental health as well, with your overall healthcare. And so, chiropractic care has really been just a blessing to me and my family, in various different ways, from dealing with scoliosis, asthma, allergies, just overall well being and just
Hmm.
being grounded. Because if you are
Right.
standing up, most of us, due to we're on laptops, we're on phones, we develop this bad posture
Exactly.
that in essence throw our whole body offline, and we're wondering
Yeah.
why we feel some type of way. It's because we have conditionally manipulated our body in such a way that it doesn't supposed to fit that way, and
Exactly.
going against the natural laws of nature, I should say. And
Exactly.
and so that's why I love it, because chiropractic care is not only just something they just go in and say, oh, let me just crack your neck, let me just, no, they educate
Exactly.
you.
And
You
that's the meaning
educate
of a doctor. A doctor is supposed to educate, and that's with any doctor. It's to educate. Like, you want to be able to give your
them.
patients or your audience the tools that they need to empower themselves, because at the end of the day, it does not have to be that way. It does not necessarily have to be that way, as and I learned that very early, because my brother is a transplant recipient, and when he was born, according to the doctors, he was not supposed to make it. And he wasn't supposed to make it to 2 months. Then he wasn't supposed to make it to 6 months. Then he wasn't supposed to make it to 2 years. And then he made it to 4 years. And in year 4, that's when they actually started doing transplants. And this
Mhm.
is back in the 80s. And then it was, well, he won't make it to 10. My brother's a grown man now with his own children, etc. And again, just because you have this genetics or these predispositions does not mean that it necessarily has to be that way. So
I
we
love
see the
it.
power of how, making certain changes can
Mhm.
change things.
I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. For those of you who do not know who this beautiful young lady is, she's not a model, even though she looked like one. She
Oh,
is a doctor. She is a doctor. Yes, this is our special guest, Dr. Michelle McGill. She is the founder CEO of Lifetime Lifestyle Chiropractic Care. She is helping us get our life together on a health and wellness perspective and opening our mind and informing us of alternative health care that we may not have thought about. And I am a personal testimony of chiropractic care and how it actually changed my life, my perspective on what healthcare really means. Do you really want to put a band-aid on your issue, or do you want to solve your issue? And so we have a choice. We literally have a choice. And I have been on both ends of the spectrum, and I absolutely love chiropractic care. So if you're dealing with some things like asthma, you're dealing with, even it even helps you with depression. And I know some you might not want to say it, but if you are sick all the time and you're hurting all the time, that's depression. But if someone can alleviate some of that pressure, that pain, don't you think you're going to be happy? So I know that I was dealing with so much being in that car accident. I was depressed, very depressed. And so once they gave me my plan and I started working on it, and being consistent with the plan, that is a key too, because you're gonna feel good really fast, but you need to be consistent. Don't just stop going. You need to complete the plan. It actually changed my life. And so right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna have us a short commercial break, and we'll see you guys back in a moment.
Know that you have been seeing me time and time again on this video where I tell you don't buy another business card until you watch this video. But have you watched it? I don't think so, because this card is revolutionizing the way that you connect with the world. Easier, faster, and better, connecting your business with more people. And that's what we want, right? This business card gives you monthly reports on how your business card is actually doing, so that you can have the data to know what you need to do to build your business. Digital business cards are the wave of the future because it allows your customers to have easy access to you and at the palm of their hand. Yes, IntelliCard is the wave of the future in the way that it connects you with all your social media platforms, and also allowing your customers to stay connected with you and shop with you easier, faster, and simpler, and allowing them the ability to share your content with others. Yes.
All right, we are back, and we have our amazing guest, Dr. Michelle McGill. So let's just bring her back on in the room. For those of you who do not know, let me flash this up on the screen. I want you to comment, like, and share this video, because there are many of us who are hurting, especially within our community, that are hurting, and we need some type of resolution, people. This may be possible. This may possibly be something that could help you. I know it will help my entire family. Chiropractic care is something that's good not only for adults but children as well. And so I have experience with my child who has multiple learning differences, and saw a traumatic difference in how he was able to function once he got his adjustments, and helped him with his asthma as well. So that's why we are having this conversation, because this is usually is not a conversation we have within our community, but it needs to be had on today. And we have our amazing, beautiful doctor that gave us some of her time, Dr. Michelle McGill from Lifetime Lifestyle Chiropractic Care. So we are back, and I love this part about what you put on your website, Dr. Michelle. I love saying that. 24-hour service. So you have something that is a 24-hour service. Can you explain that to the audience just a little bit?
Mm-hmm. So basically, for myself, I work with my patients, and particularly on a concierge basis. So therefore, with that model, it gives them more access to me. Therefore, they're able to reach me, whether they need to shoot me a text, an email, or they're able to their patient portal, and I'm able to see what's going on with them. Most of the time, a lot of it is just based off of, I just have a question. even what supplement should I be taking, etc. So if I'm not, a lot of it doesn't require that hands-on time, but because we are committed to the entire lifestyle approach, they have that access to be able to say what, if anything, I should be doing. And since I brought that up, I would like to extend to all the viewers a free NutriPhysical. So basically, that physical is an online questionnaire that I will provide the link for them to be able to go on, and it'll ask a series of questions. And from those questions, it'll make some recommendations. But at the end of that, I will reach out to them to give them a consultation to see what exactly they may or may not be needing, whether it's vitamin C, vitamin D, a better multivitamin, etc.
Oh, thank you so much for
No
doing that.
problem.
See, I didn't even know. See what happens. See what
Get goodies.
happens. You get some goodies when you tune in now. Okay, and that is something really, really good, because at the end of the day, we know there are thousands of people that may have the same exact ailment as you or situation as you, but everybody's body is a little bit different,
Correct.
and maybe what work for you might not work for me. It might need to be a little bit tweaked, a little bit for your
Yes.
unique body, and you can see a dramatic difference. So
Yes.
thank you for just thinking about having that type of, I say, you say 24-hour care, I say peace of mind care, because at the end of the day, after 5, that's when stuff started happening. You're like, "Ooh, it's 5:05. The office just closed."
Yeah, but as I said, that concierge model does give them more of a one-on-one and more access approach to me and to what I need to bring. And they also have the opportunity to join the lifestyle community, whether or not I am their doctor. So that is a group on Facebook, and therefore they're able to join in on that group. And it just has tips and tricks. It has presentations, etc. There, just information to be able to say, you know what is the best way, because we get a lot of information coming at us, and a lot of times we don't know what is the fake news, so to say, and what I should or should not be doing. And therefore it's nice to be able to have, some credible sources to be able to back up some of that information. And I definitely take the time to sort out and research and look into what would be the best.
I love that. So after this video, make sure you give me that link to your group so I can put it on this video in the description, so they can click on it and be able to just stay in contact with you. Okay, just in case you guys have just tuned in, we are talking to Dr. Michelle McGill. She is a chiropractor. Yes, this is a female. Yeah, she beautiful, black and melon, but she getting us together. And chiropractic care is not like the stuff that we used to see on TV where they just I think that's what's going on.
The Simpsons made it mainstream first with the spinulator. They was throwing people over the trash can. You're right.
I know. Let me tell you, chiropractic care is not like things that we've seen on sitcoms and television and cartoons. Do not be afraid of chiropractic care. That is one of the best things you can ever do, because let me tell you, sometimes TV can just steer you wrong. And I was afraid to go into a chiropractic office because I just had all these little ideas of what it was supposed to be based on what I saw on TV. And it was not anything like that. It was a totally refreshing, relaxing experience. Not only and it helped me understand my body, get more in tune with my body, because whether you realize or not, your body gives you signals. But if
Yes.
you're not in tune with it, you won't know what it's telling you to do next. And I know that sounds a little strange, but from a person who was not in tune with her body, and then going to the verge of understanding natural wellness, how it works, how food operate, and doing chiropractic care, I know when I move and do something a certain type of way, my body, well, no, you overextended. You need to pull back, but everybody's body does it, but we just don't pay attention to it.
Right.
We need to start paying attention, because our body lets us know what we need to be doing and what we don't need to do. But chiropractic care is amazing. And so now you already talked about your healthy community. We was going to dive a little bit deeper into that, but you already talked about that. So we're going to actually include that piece of her information. And I'm going to update the description of this video so that you guys can get in contact with her on that. And you can tell us a little bit about your online appointments.
Okay, so online, pretty interesting right now. COVID has forced us all into this new world.
Yes, it has.
So yes, and that's pretty much basically how I got in touch with you, Tina, is because through your homeschooling group, because COVID has forced me to become a homeschooler now. But I do like that I found the group, and I do appreciate the group, because at first I felt devastated by it all. But you guys have really been empowering that I can continue to work and figure everything out all around being able to still homeschool. So I do appreciate you guys and that community for being able to, just get it that it's okay. You can still do it all and be the super mom that you need to be. But the online appointments, I use the online option just for consultations, basically, and also for the health and wellness. When I say health and wellness, that's more about like nutrition, supplementation, that kind of stuff, because I don't have to be hands-on for that, so to say. So that is, again, something that I've been working with more on this side of COVID. And at this point in time, let's face it, we're not getting out as much. A lot of us are stuck inside. We feel like we want to be in the comfort foods, etc. So we're not getting that good fresh air and that sunshine, and we're eating a lot of garbage that's going to inflame our bodies and cause havoc. And we want to be our healthiest selves, especially when it comes to COVID, because if you are unfortunate to contract it, you want to be able to fight it off.
Exactly.
We want to be able to fight it off. So with that being said, the online appointments are just set up so that I'm still able to service the community and be able to be that voice for them, especially because, you brought up a few times that, this is a woman, she's Black, and she's a chiropractor. You're right, because of the 77,000 chiropractors there are, only 1.6% of them are Black.
Wow.
And when you look at the percentage of male versus female, it's even less. So we are a super minority in this field. It's very few and far between. So, but we do want to be there for you guys as much as possible. And I want to continue to be there for the community as much as possible. And this has allowed me to be able to do that. So thank goodness for the internet at this point in time. And thank goodness for the government being able to get insurance companies to even get on board with telehealth right now. That is something a lot of patients have been experiencing with their doctors, whether it's their primaries or et cetera, that they have that option to do telehealth and be able to talk just as we are right now from the comfort of their homes.
Exactly. And so that's what I really, really love. And it was very, very important for me to have you on, because when you talk about certain type of alternative healthcare that is not really mainstream, or what I should say, traditional, where everyone is used to, it can be a little bit of pushback. However, representation, and I constantly say this so much, representation is so important within every area of life. And so I not only wanted us to talk about chiropractic care, I wanted us to see us being represented in chiropractic care with you. And so seeing that, hey, this is not something that's not for us, because sometimes we're like, nah, that's for other people. That's what other people. That's not what people of color, that's not what Black people do. We don't do chiropractic. Yes, we do. And we even have doctors such as yourself that practices chiropractic care and also helping the community. So that's another reason why I was so super duper excited to not only have you on, but help them see that I didn't know that it was just that small group.
Very small.
But to see that we are definitely in this field of expertise as well, and we need to start paying attention so that we can actually help prolong our life as long as possible, because that's basically what we want to do. We want to live as long as we can on this earth.
And we don't want to just live as long as we can. We want to live and be able to live. You don't want to be
Exactly.
confined or locked in, so to say. You want to be able to get up and go when you're ready to get up and go. And that was one of the conversations that I used to have a lot with my older patients. Is they would say, "Oh, it's like I just retired to do doctor's appointments now," and it's like, but it didn't have to be this way. Like if we would just put a little bit of work in from the beginning, it would have been it could have been a much different outcome. And it's surprising how little effort it takes on the front end. I guess the finance people understand it the most, because they always tell you, if you start your 401k in your 20s, it only take $5, $10, $15, $20 a month and you'll be a millionaire by this age. If you started at this age, then it's going to take this much money to hit $1 million. So, and it's the same thing with our bodies. A little bit of care and a little bit of effort and a little tweaking of our behaviors and our lifestyle can go a long, long way. A long way. So we definitely want to take that time to, be able to empower ourselves and make those changes. And that's like one of your platforms, and helping females with their health and wellness, which is a great thing. Because I mean, I'll be very honest, like I struggled myself, and I felt like I became, I don't know if this is TMI, more fertile in my older years because I let go a lot of the garbage that we were taught in my younger years. And it seemed like all of a sudden it was like, oh no, these are not issues anymore. So it works all around the board. So it is something to consider. Whether it's you have chronic arthritis, you'd be surprised, just taking out sugars and fried foods from your diet, how much better your body may feel, and following more of an alkaline path. So there are those little things. And even with autoimmune diseases, looking at what toxins may be in your environment that are perpetuating the way you're feeling. Because just because you have it doesn't mean that you have to have it, so to say.
Exactly. So right now, we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back in a moment with Dr. Michelle McGill. She is a real breathing chiropractor, and she is actually helping us get our life together so we can not only live our best life, but enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, we want to live long, but we want to enjoy it. You don't want to be a vegetable. So we will see you back in a moment, okay? And we are back. I hope you guys enjoyed the commercial. We have Dr. Michelle McGill. She is here with us on the day. Let me pop her name up on the screen so you can say her name. You will know that she is here. And you actually I'm really encouraging you guys to really look into alternative healthcare. It has been one amazing thing for my family and I, all over. And you will notice that once you start making some good changes within your health and wellness, it'll start carrying on in other areas of your life. And so I have to do a whole lot of things all at one time if you never experienced this. But one thing, one step at a time, and then you'll notice slowly but surely you're going to feel better overall, because you're going to have the information to make better decisions in regard to your health and wellness. And so we have the amazing special guest, Dr. Michelle McGill. She is the founder of Seek CEO of Lifetime Lifestyle Chiropractic Care. She is real big on helping the community, helping us to be informed and educated in regards to our health and wellness, and not just with chiropractic care, but just overall health and wellness. She has she has pivot during this COVID-19. I should say she pivot. That's the people who are going to survive this thing. You got to pivot.
Yes.
She pivots and she actually helped us with the 24-hour care service. She has chiropractic care. She even has a healthy community. And this lady, she's still busy. She got online appointments. So you have no excuse in regards to getting yourself together from a trusted resource. And now I know you've been waiting. So I'm gonna pop this website right here. This is her website. I know we do multiple things, so make sure you keep on watching the video, but you can go ahead and type this right here in. www.lifetimelifestyles.com. And if you just want to send her an email saying that, maybe you might want to be a little confidential, you want to ask her a question or something, you can send her that at info right here on her email. And I really want you guys to follow her on Facebook, Lifetime Lifestyles, because this is something that we all need, and we need to be able to have, I should say, valid resources. I should say valid, accredited. Because sometimes, Google can be your friend, but it can be your worst nightmare with some of this information. So, so you need to make sure your resources is right. And so we have her here, and she has great resources. Dr. Michelle, I want to personally thank you for supporting our Heal the Honeypot fundraiser for CASA Family Systems. Thanks to your contribution, we're able to help 12 women or 12 young girls be able to not only not have to deal with period poverty, but also understand that it's important not to put toxic based stuff on our bodies to actually help our bodies. So thanks to what you're doing, and for contributing, you're actually helping to change a young girl or a woman life in CASA Family Systems that's been having a little hard time, And so thank you for what you do, because you didn't have to do it. So I want to just tell you thank you for that. And is there anything else you would like to share with our audience about chiropractic care, about healthy living, or maybe a personal experience or a testimonial from any of your clients?
Well, I have testimonials on the website, and I do have a link that you can view testimonials if ever need be. But I would definitely want to charge our viewers that your health is your own, and it is yours, and that you can overcome whatever challenges you think you may or may not, even without access, so to say. Because if there's a will, there's a way. And there are persons like me that's willing to be there for you and to assist you in your journey. So definitely, I'm here. Reach out to me, send me a message. I'll be happy to, provide whatever resources I can as far as that's concerned. So I definitely take advantage of it if you need.
All right. I want to just let everyone know, if you want to contribute to our fundraiser, you can do so. It's running across the bottom of the screen. I also want to show you guys again, this is her information. I want you to go and I want you to follow her page on Facebook, because she is giving a lot of this information for free. It's up to us to take the initiative to take advantage of the resources that we currently have. And she knows how it is to be us. Like, she lives it every single day. And so, not saying that all individuals don't deal with problems, because we all have problems. But when you are a person of color or Black, you experience different issues. And so when you have not only a person that's helping you with your health and wellness, but they're also of color as well, then you have it just makes for an overall better, in my personal experience, uh health experience because they know the personal struggles that we have with our community, and also the the things that we just lit, the mindset, I should say, the mindset, and how we can overcome certain stuff, especially when something is new. And so I want you guys to make sure that you go on to our special guest, Dr. Michelle McGill. She is the founder and CEO of Lifetime Lifestyle Chiropractic Care. She has a variety of different things available for us in regards to live your best life, 24-hour service, chiropractic care. She has a healthy community that can give you the answers from credible sources, because sometimes we can get the wrong information and it can damage our health. But you know, you're getting it from their community, it is valid because she is a doctor. And she has online appointments available for you as well, like consultations. So she actually made available for all the viewers to be able to have a consultation. So please take advantage of that. Here's her website again. Please like, share, and follow her on social media. And for those of you who do not know what this is Heal the Honeypot TV, where we are making a positive platform on which we can stand to let you know about different things in regards to your health and wellness from a female perspective, overall family wellness, and also bringing on amazing businesses of color to show you what we have within our community and how we can support one another, and also get us back on a track to overall wellness. So those of you who may be interested in coming on to share your business with all of us, that's called a business spotlight. We actually have a business that we would like to spotlight on today, and this is the Collective. If you don't know about this group, this is, let me put it up here. This is the Collective Connection Catalog, and there's the business that we are spotlighting on today. The founder, Patricia Williams, she is amazing. She is making it her personal mission to empower Black-owned African American businesses to greatness. She provides an amazing platform of community in order to help us in the facets of support and growth and learning, because it's a little bit of everything with education, business entrepreneurs, and just helping us as business owners of color, African Americans, to be able to have a supportive group in which we can support, patronize, and grow all together. And so I am actually a part of that group. I absolutely love it, because at the end of the day, we need to learn how to network and build together. There are some amazing people that are there to actually help and assist us with that. And so I'm so excited that I wanted to share that business spotlight on with you guys on today. And I want to also spotlight our amazing guest, Dr. Michelle McGill, and the lifetimelifestyles.com. Thank you for not only coming on today, but also for inspiring us and empowering our community on health and wellness from a different perspective. I really, really appreciate it for you sharing some of your time on today. And on that note, we're going to get ready to take another short commercial break, and I will see you in a moment.
Why is she dancing with pads? She's getting down though. Is it because she's comfortable? Is it because she's fresh? Or maybe it's just because she knows that she has on the best pad ever? Ladies, have you ever used a pad that just make you feel like dancing? Ooh, child. All I know is that you will dance too with our toxic-free pads at healthehoneypot.com.
All right. So if you're looking for an all black all natural Black-owned company to get your sanitary napkins from. You can get it. You're at the right place. We only use Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins to Heal the Honeypot. That's HEAL, thehoneypot.com. And so we are just so happy to have Dr. Michelle. I love saying Dr. Michelle. And thank you so much for coming on today. And I also want to let you guys know that you can go and get your free PDF at healthehoneypot.com. That's HEAL thehoneypot.com to get some more helpful information in order to help you in regards to your female wellness. And don't forget, I want you to make sure you pick up your business card if you are a business or you have a staff and you need a way to get your business out there. And because we can't get out like we used to before. So I want you to be able to use social media in order to build your business, in order to help your customers and prospect business partners to get in contact, to stay connected with you and be able to have the data behind what you need to do. If you want to get that business card, I don't see why not. You pay one price once a year and you never run out of business cards ever again. And it connects you with all your social media platforms as well. I would like to give a personal shout out to Influential Women Who Win, because let me show this other picture, because Heal the Honeypot was actually featured in this amazing collaborative book. And we was actually featured for what we do in the community and actually what we have done in regards to female overall wellness and empowerment. So thank you for featuring us or featuring me inside your amazing collaborative best-selling book. So, with all that being said, my amazing people, what we're going to do, we're going to wrap up this meeting. But like I said, I don't only want to educate you and inform you. I want to make you smile as well. And so right now, I'm going to show you something to hopefully make you smile on this Friday. And I want to personally thank Dr. Michelle McGill for coming on with us on today.
Had a child, I put on the wrong pad yesterday. You want to know how I felt?
Girl, tell me.
It's like this.
So don't get caught in the wrong pad because you'll have a wet bottom. All right, with all that being said, we are getting ready to go. And you guys have a great, amazing rest of your day. Thank you again, Dr. McGill, for coming on today, sharing your wisdom, sharing your knowledge. This is the information that you can actually get in contact with her. She was our special guest on today. She's a doctor, so she's busy, so she had to go. I see. I made somebody smile today. Thank you for reacting on the video because I like to talk with you and not at you. So thank you. Excuse me, Dr. Michelle McGill, for coming on. She is the founder and CEO of Lifetime Lifestyles Chiropractic Care, where she focuses on overall wellness for our bodies. And also she can give you online consultations to live your best life. She also has 24-hour care for her clients. And she has an amazing chiropractic business. You can go on her website and read all her testimonies. And she also provides a healthy community for us to get reliable information that we can use to support our overall wellness. And she has online appointments. This lady is no joke. Dr. Michelle is where you want to be because she's making sure even during the COVID season that we are taken care of in regards to health and wellness. And you want to get in contact with her and know her website, you can go to www.lifetimelifestyles.com. That's www.lifetimelifestyles.com. And this is her email for you to contact her as well. And don't forget, I want you to follow Dr. Michelle McGill on Facebook at Lifetime Lifestyles to get certified, qualified information to support your overall. For those of you who do not know, this is Heal the Honeypot TV, the place to be to get a smile, to get informed, to get educated, and to be exposed to amazing business owners of color to see what is going on within our community in regards to health and wellness, entrepreneurship, empowerment, and support. So until next time, I will see you guys later. And if you are a business that will be interested in being spotlighted on our amazing Heal the Honeypot TV show, only thing you have to do is contact us and we will get back with you. Okay. So this has been Heal the Honeypot TV. Have an amazing, safe, productive weekend. And we will see you again on Wednesday with our next guest. So thank you, Dr. Michelle, for gracing us with your presence and sharing your amazing wealth of knowledge with us and your resources. See you again next week. Talk to you later. Bye.